Leighton Buzzard, between Milton Keynes, Aylesbury and Luton and near the A5. This is the town where the 1960s band The Barron Knights was formed, and also in the 1980s Kajagoogoo, whatever that is. This is Leighton's memorial to the 1914-1919 war. The church has a very large, tall spire and can be seen from miles around. I understand that Leighton is from the Old English for clearing in the woods. But why Buzzard? Well, sometime in the 12th century, Leighton was in the Diocese of Lincoln, which at that time included most of eastern England, except for East Anglia. There were in the diocese 2 places called Leighton, and the Dean of Lincoln added a word to each in order that they would not be continually confused with each other. At the time, the local prebendary or representative of this Leighton at the deanery was called Theobald de Buzzard, and so the town became Leighton Buzzard. The wooden furniture here is second-hand, possibly from St. Albans Abbey. A church has stood on this site for more than 1,000 years. The present building dates from about 1277. The high clerestory windows were added by Alice de la Pole, Countess of Suffolk, in 1460. The Countess also added the roof decorated with angels. The glass in the clerestory windows and many of the other windows in this church is by the Victorian C. E. Kemp. As you've been looking around this church, you perhaps wouldn't realise that it was nearly totally lost in a massive fire in 1985. The organ is by Harrison and Harrison of Durham and was built to replace the one which was lost in that fire. They do seem to have done a good job on the restoration, and the work is now nearly finished. Whilst you're here, look out for the wooden eagle lectern, the oldest of its type in Britain, dating from the original 13th century church. Look for the graffiti, several, left by the old masons on the stonework, and not least the chapel dedicated to St. Hugh of Lincoln. So this church is definitely worth a visit, and Leighton Buzzard itself is not too bad, still having discernible traces of the pleasant Georgian market town it used to be.